Welcome to Mr. Beefy's Boxing, or just Beefy's Boxing, where we cover all kinds of boxing news and boxing subjects, where we have the meats by the pounds and covers the fights by the rounds. Before we jump into the video, be sure to like and subscribe so we can get the channel out to as many as possible. Now, on to today's topic. So the war is over, the aftermath, everything is settling in, and we need to talk about it. And let's talk about how we got here. At the beginning, we got a nice little press conference, press tour. They were friendly, and it didn't seem like, there was any bad blood, which is good. They're both at the end of their careers, so we didn't expect much heat between them. Then the Talk Sport interview happened, and that started to kind of hype things up and get things kind of fired up in the community, and yeah, got Wilder out there a little bit more. And for the hell of it, we even got Del Boy showing up in a fucking army tank. I mean, who else besides Chisora, right? So things started to get a little bit more hype. And they had a good final meeting where Del Boy even showed up wearing a Fury mask just to kind of stoke the flames a little bit. And it was good because we got to see how Wilder would initially react to a little bit of psychological warfare. And so we finally got to the fight, yeah? And during this fight, yeah? Chisora, you could say he said, fuck it, yeah, and really went at Wilder. And this showed a lot of good things from both ends and a lot of bad things. I'm not going to sugarcoat this at all. So, Del Boy, he showed up at like 266 pounds, a career high, and it kind of showed in the ring. They both looked very gassed and tired by round 5. But with that being said, they continued to throw shots, and Wilder, though he did revert to almost going back to windmill Wilder, he was able to throw the right hand a lot more than he has been lately. A lot of it was telegraphed, as if he was fucking just saying, hey, I'm about to do it, here it comes. I mean, he was still throwing it, so I was very happy to see that at least. The fight made it the whole 12 rounds, and that was the shocking part. There was a few times throughout the fight where Wilder and Chisora both ate clean shots. I don't know if that means Wilder's power is gone, or Chisora's power is gone, or maybe both of their chins are just, better trained for this. There were several points in the fight where I seen Wilder get caught and clocked, and I thought it was going to be over. And they even went through the rope multiple times. They even almost went over the rope together a few times. It really went from a boxing match at the beginning to a real just fight, a real war. And I'll go ahead and say it, I want another fight with Chisora. He put up a decent fight. I feel like if he would have came down a little bit lighter in the weight and trained a little bit more, he would have been more prepared and would have been able to dealt with Wilder. But this definitely shows that there's still some more there. And if he's making a few $1 million, why not continue? Maybe go for a little softer touch up, but continue. I don't see a problem with it. Wilder, he needs to go and maybe fight a softer touch and get that confidence built up a little bit more. I don't think he's ever going to be able to get on the AJ and Fury and Usyk level again. He was barely there in the first place, but he did have that power that kind of gave him a shot. But just now, as is, there's a lot of work to be done. But this was a good sign. Let me know below, what did you guys think? Who did you expect to win? And if it wasn't for the knockdowns, y'all think it would have been a draw? Well, that was the final bell. The video is coming to an end. Before we end the video, I gotta say one more time, thank you so much for watching. Remember everybody, it's all about attitude. There is no progress without struggle, so stay in there. I've been your host, Mr. Beefy, and you all have been fantastic. Mr. Beefy. Turn on the beef.